workforce are not treated the same as men. Employers usually give the man the job when hiring employees and also give men higher paychecks than women. Employers see men as more of a long-term investment since their lives will focus mainly on their jobs and furthering their career, while women will eventually have children and either quit their job or take maternity leave and spend less time in the office. Because of this, men have the upper hand when it comes to the workforce. Our ethical theory is on the basis of the utilitarian way of thinking, which means we are worried about the consequences women face when they meet inequality in the workforce. One consequence may be women lose their source of income and then do not have a way to fully provide for their family. Our group supports Friedman's view and wants women to be treated equally in the workforce. We propose to give men paternity leave so then they can focus on family as equally as women. Children need their father and mother, and we believe there should be a balance between work and family. Also, a change would be for employers to give equal pay to both men and women and not discriminate in any way.
In 2010, women who worked full-time year-round only earned 77% of what men earned. The median earnings for women were $36,931 compared to $47,715 for men, and neither real median earnings nor the female-to-male earning ratio have increased since 2009. The gender wage gap does not only affect individuals, but these women's earnings affect entire families as well. In 2010, in nearly two-thirds of families, a mother was either a single working mother or a mother bringing home as much or more than her husband. When women's wages are lowered due to gender discrimination, their families' incomes are often significantly lowered as well. Women earn less than men within all racial and ethnic groups also. In 2010, white women earned 78.1% compared to white men. African American women earned 89.8% compared to black men. Hispanic women earned 91.3% compared to Hispanic men. And Asian women earned 79.7% compared to Asian men. Even though women are outpacing men in getting college degrees, that's not enough to close the gender pay gap.
Current data on paternity leave shows that despite the enactment of federal and state laws allowing men to take unpaid parental leave, few actually do. It's not a sign that dads care more about their jobs than their kids. For the 50% of workers covered under these laws, most simply can't afford to take that amount of unpaid time off from work. The other 50% of employees aren't even covered under these laws, and therefore have no rights to paternal leave. Timberland is one of only a handful of companies offering paid paternity leave. IBM and Microsoft also give dads 2 weeks. Merrill Lynch, the insurance giant, offers 1 week. Yes and no's of paternity leave. If a young woman and a young man goes on a job interview and they are both equally qualified for the job, then the manager will most likely hire the male because he has a lesser chance of taking paternity leave. It would be a great help for the woman that he could take his paternity leave as she returns to the workforce. Men should absolutely get paternity leave from work because it makes the family unit healthier. In the long run, families would be much healthier if men also got a few weeks of paternity leave. It could also help temporary workers out as well, creating jobs that weren't there before. A mother would be far more relaxed and confident if she had an extra pair of hands during the first few weeks after a baby is born. The family could bond better and there would be fewer problems down the line for families. It would make for happier, healthier families.
So what needs to happen next? Men and women need to both have access to paid leave. While it is currently illegal for companies to not allow men to take paternity leave, companies have no obligation to paid paternity leave. This is where new legislation needs to occur. Men and women should both be allowed up to 2 months of paid leave, which would give couples the dual opportunity to take care of their child. Sweden has taken large steps to progressive paternity leave legislation that has the potential to work effectively within the United States. Men are not only given paternity leave, they are also given a subsidy for their leave. 80% of fathers now take partial leave, and at least 40% take the total amount of leave. The change is so deep that it is literally redefining masculinity, giving the term a more holistic value which encompasses parenting skills.